When you're selling a product or a service, I was wanting to run through today how you can solve the problem where people will try to commoditize you. So they'll say, I can get it down the road. Because if you have created something of value, that's not true. You can't buy the same thing somewhere else. Or if you can, you should probably fix that. So how can you actually demonstrate this to a client or a prospective client who is thinking exactly that when they are commoditizing you? I had this yesterday with a guy selling car insurance, motorbike insurance, right? Insurance to me is one of the most commoditized services available or products. And how he overcame it, how he objection handled, was poking at every single possible pain during the service and post the product or service as well, to understand, have you actually thought about all of these solutions? Is it actually the same thing you're getting somewhere else? So that you can make the decision as to, rather than comparing A for B, comparing just what I'm looking at, is the price I'm going to pay worth the value I receive? And so in sales calls and across my sales team, we definitely have this issue where they don't know what questions to ask to help overcome issues that people have. A way that I'm thinking about doing this now is literally giving them a list of every possible pain that these people will have, and they've seen it down the road. Cool. How does that company do every single one of these? And you go through one by one and just literally ask, can I just check so that you don't get blindsided and you're missold something that you think is what you're asking for, but it's not? Do you know the answer to how does X, if X happens, what do they do? Oh, they don't. Okay, what situation does that leave you in? Okay, would you rather have that fixed? Right, we do this. Would that be helpful to you? Yes, okay. Next problem. What happens when this situation happens? And you should go through this on loop. And I think that will lead to a genuine belief shift from customers, clients, to go, this is actually a really good point. Although this is the outcome I want, right? And although they've said they're going to give that to me, it's quite unlikely it's going to happen because I think I'm going to come across all of these things. And yeah, they've solved 3 of the 12, but not all 12. Whereas the company I'm speaking to right now, it's 30% more, but it solves all 12. And that's what I need as a solution. I would hate to spend 60% of the amount of money and be in exactly the same position or have to deal with headache X, Y, Z. Yeah, I think that might be a really good way to go about it. I'm going to discuss that with the team today. Have a great one. Peace.